Hello, everyone. My name is Tyler, and welcome back to another brand new episode of WTQ. And what the questions is doing good so far. I'm enjoying a lot of the recording from What the Question. I know the last audio video that we recorded was kind of fun. My roommate came in, and it's super weird. Like, people have certain fears that they deal with, and this is all predicated to small talk that we normally have, but people all have. There's a lot of people with certain fears, like the fear of performing, but in front of other people. Because case in point, I can go on Twitch and stream, and if someone that I don't personally know comes by and joins in on the fun, I'm happy with it. I'm happy to be stupid. I'm happy to be dumb when I'm streaming live on twitch.tv/WTPHU. But the problem is like, and if one of my friends comes on there and watches me, cool. I'm already into it. That's great. It's impersonal, it's indirect, but it's always a weird and fun fear of like, if I wasn't prepared for it, I'm not prepared for a friend of mine to walk in when I'm recording, or I'm not prepared to like be on stage with folks. Like, I may have a rough time if my friends are with me on stage and it's just us. But then once we get the energy flowing, I'm more comfortable. Like, I get very comfortable with energy. So if I have a friend that, if I'm up there by myself with a couple of friends, it's contextual to how afraid I'll be when I record or when I do the skits. It all predicates again on that idea. But if my roommate comes in, I'll probably get really nervous at first. They'll probably make me crack into laughter, and it'll definitely move on from there. Definitely, it comes to a situation where right now we're in a conference room and I'm doing all the recording by myself. So I feel very comfortable doing this because I've been recording content for about like 5 years on youtube.com/winwinsits. And lately I've been enjoying trying to record these and post these day of, just because it's a whole energy thing. Like, I really enjoy these daily Q&As. I feel like I only ever have time to do this when I'm at work or when I have break, because the downtime I can totally just take the half an hour, take the 15 to just sit down and scroll through Twitch, scroll through social media, and do something boring. Like, do something to kill time, but I can already kill time at home in the same way. So I want to use the space that's here in the atmosphere of me going to work to use it for work. So, yeah, that's definitely what's been going on for me lately. So there's like a weird fear, and going, trying to I'm always trying to conquer the fear, but having my friend in here really depends on context. If I'm recording with the context that I'm doing it with my friend, I might be better prepared than someone just walking in. But yeah, let's just get on to the show. We got 3 questions to answer, and it'll be fun. The first question is, what is the easiest way to bring a smile to my face? Here's a very easy part. Kids and pets. It's super fun. It's completely unfair to have, like, it's Chris Rock mentioned this on a SNL, on a comedy special, but he mentioned how women, children, and pets are loved unconditionally, but men are loved under a condition. Now, that may differ to some people, and that's really a broad umbrella to cover the issue. I don't think that's true. I think when it comes to that bit from Chris Rock, it's a situation to where it really depends on your environment, but it's a lot easier to, in my experience, it's been harder for people to approach me because I look a certain way when I have my mask on, or if I'm at the gym, I look like I'm gonna murder the next person who grabs my enchilada out of the fridge. I look like I'm gonna murder someone who takes the last cup of pudding that I've been saving for my cheat meal, things like that. And so, um, and then when you break down to get to know me, like I do my very best to like match the energy and have a lot of fun. So when it comes to making me smile, I enjoy being around children and pets because because of the innocence, because of the fun that they bring and the raw energy. I worked with education. I worked with aquatic education for about 6 years, uh, si- and I worked with 6 month to 60 plus individuals. And over the time, I had a strong parental almost duty whenever I am taking care of children. So when I take care of children, I get super parental for some reason. Like I'm an angry papa bear whenever like one of my kids get hurt, and I want to solve that as much and as quickly as possible. So that's an issue that I kind of have sometimes, but otherwise. And then but my facade, my brooding structure of a man, my brooding eyes, they melt. They melt whenever uh, I'm shown and interact with a pup, or I see like cute things when it comes to um, children and pets, because when they're recorded as the appropriate time, the energy and innocence that comes from a kid jumping on puddles or just accidentally spells cunt, like I've seen in a recent TikTok, that brings a smile on me and also makes me kind of laugh because of they don't understand, but they think it's really cool for them. So yeah, that definitely brings a smile to my face. How long does it take you to form an opinion about a person? It really depends. I am confident on the rule of once I meet someone for 15 minutes, I get a general outline of who they are, and I can go into depth with this later on because I am kind of strapped for time. But essentially, it comes to a situation where it takes me 15. If I need 15 minutes to get to know you if it's the first time meeting together, and it takes me several like hangouts to get a general idea of how we are. Like if our energies will not match, then that's understandable. However, if you do something to my family or my friends, you are at the victim of my judgment. So you are the victim of my judgment if you do something to my family and to those that I care about. That's the number one rule that gets to a lot of people. If you, and I definitely feel like this is something that a lot of people should keep to heart. People should follow this rule to where if someone insults or makes offense to your family, property, and morale, they are not good for you. If they work on apologizing and trying to mend that violation of your morale and of home friends, then that's fine. As long as the person or property is open to fix themselves for their mistake and move on, great. Otherwise, it's definitely easy to break. It's definitely easy to become a victim of my judgment if those things are crossed. Otherwise, I do my very best to communicate and to be a very good friend with others. And yeah, that's that's it. I am short on time. I was only asked to answer 2 questions. I'm gonna shut down the show for now. But in the meantime, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for listening to the audio. If you liked it, please consider subscribing and following me on Spotify and Anchor, wherever you listen to your podcasts and devices. I'm also on YouTube. This is a video first format, so if you want to watch me on camera, great. If you don't like my face on YouTube, you can listen to it on Spotify or Anchor. And my social media is definitely in the links below on YouTube and in the description of the podcast show above. So, as always, thank you guys so much for listening and watching. And as always, my name's Tyler, I'm your friend, and I'll see you next time. Bye.